So we've come out west today, out to the lower end of the Namoi River. I've enlisted the help of a couple of local fishermen. We've got young Ollie here.
How you going?
My little cousin. This is Ollie.
How you going?
And we've got Riley over on the bank over there. The boys will give us the heads up that the yellow belly are on the bite, and they're definitely right. Josie's got one straight up. Only been here about 2 minutes. Haven't even pulled the camera out. What is it, Jose? It'd nearly have to be a yellow belly because...
Help me.
No, bring it up, you're right. Because she had a yabby on there and it's not a bad looking fish. I'll get my other net out later, Ollie, it's a bit longer. Bring him up, Jose, lift it up. You got him snagged, have you? Oh no. Must be a decent sort of a fish. Bring it up, Jose. It's about 40-pound line on that rod, so... Straight up, Jose. Oh, that's a good yellow belly. That's a bloody monster yellow belly, actually. Straight up.
Oh, he's stuck in the stick.
Get him, Ollie. Oh, beauty. Look at that.
Bloody hell, that's huge.
That's a monster. Jose. Straight up.
That's massive.
Only just rigged their rods up. The boys have only just got their rods in. And that's a monster. I'll go and get the esky. We'll keep that one. We'll only keep 1 or 2 and we'll let the rest go.
It doesn't even look fatty either, eh?
You've got plenty at home, don't you?
Yeah, we got plenty. We got
Josie's, like I said, I literally just got the rods out with the little yabby on there, and that'd have to be, I'll go and grab my measuring tape, that'd have to be a good 50 centimetre yellow belly. And a beautiful colour too. And Kira's on. She's on to another good one by the look of it. Oh, double hook up. I'll get the net out.
Oh, mine's only small. Is that a yellow belly?
2 more yellow belly.
Oh, that's a carp. Never mind, lost him.
Oh, you got a carp, have you?
Yeah. I got a carp. Lost him.
Kira's got another yellow. I think yous don't want any more yellow belly. You've got a few at home, don't you? We'll let this one... You want it, Riley?
No, I'm right.
We'll let this one go, and he's only just hooked 2. That big one that Josie just got, I reckon it was nearly only just biting on the hook. He's... So he was only just hooked. Easily a legal size yellow belly, but we'll let a few go. They're going to bite like this. We've got to, well and truly got to feed there now.
Oh, she's on.
Josie's on again. Pull him in, Jose. Oh, did he let go, did he?
I don't know.
I think you got one on there.
Yeah, you do, Joe.
God, it's all happening here today.
It's not coming up.
Yeah, bring him up.
Bring him up.
I'll grab that net for me, Kira. Oh, Ollie can grab it. Oh, Ollie, net him for us.
Is that a yellow?
It'd nearly have to be because she had a yabby on there. Yep.
Another big one.
Another big yellow belly.
Tracy keeps getting the big one.
Ollie's keeping an eye on his rod. That'd have to be... I didn't bring me measuring tape.
That wouldn't be legal too, I reckon.
Oh, easily. That'd be a good 40 centimetres at least. So Josie's got 2 bangers straight up. Ollie's watching his rod. What's the matter, Annika? You're normally one that catches the fish.
Yeah. Oh, the fish are over there.
You want to go and fish over there? So we'll get this fella straight back. Yeah, you can check your bait if you want, Annika.
Oh yeah, she's on. She's on.
Snag. Annika's caught a big snag fish. First snag fish of the day. So it's been a bit hectic. I'm going to give you a proper look at what we're doing now. We've got the girls spread out, and I've got a couple of the boys up there on the steeper banks. Got Ollie up there in the good spot. He reckons that's where he was catching more yesterday. So how many did you get yesterday, Ollie? 12. Yeah. And they were pretty good size yellow belly too. They kept 2 or 3 and they showed me a photo. They would have been nearly every bit as big as this one in the esky, you reckon?
Yeah.
And just give you a look at the river. Like I said, we're at the sort of the lower end of the Namoi. Got an old fella up there. He's been catching quite a few as well. I don't know how well you're going to make it out, but there's probably 20 odd carp all on the surface here. We haven't caught a carp yet, but you can see them out here. I'm sure they'll show up on camera. And for bait, we've got the shrimp traps in. We haven't checked yet. I think Annika, you're getting a bite there, Annika.
Yeah.
Get ready to pull it back if it takes it. Oh.
I was getting a bite.
I think he's all. And we're literally been here, how long we been here? 15, 20 minutes at the most. And we've got 3 good sized yellow belly already. And Ollie's missed a carp, which isn't a big deal. I only brought 15 yabbies with me. I probably should have brought more. She's got a fish. It must have been just sitting there on the rod. I told her to check a bait because she had. Can you pull it up? Oh yeah. It's another good fish. Another good yellow belly.
I think I got fish.
And Josie's on as well.
I don't think I got a fish.
Oh, another good size yellow belly.
I think we're tangled.
No, you're not tangled, Jose. Jose's got one as well. They're both on. Just hold yours there for a sec, Annika.
Help, Dad. It's not. I think it's
Here's
a
a look.
carp.
You're going to get tangled in the shrimp trap. Bring your line over here where I can grab it.
It's a carp.
Here's a look. Bring him up. Looks like someone's been using corn down here, cleaning up the carp. Bring him up, Jose. Just look what you got. No, it's another big yellow belly. Do you want to come and give us a hand, Ollie? We'll get Ollie to land this second yellow belly for Jose. I've got my hands full and the other fish is still in the other net. Just bring him straight up, Ollie, onto the... It's about 40-pound line on that rod, so you shouldn't snap the line. Oh, Kara, you just got a good bite. There we go. Another double hookup. They're definitely on the bite.
Which one do we...
Oh, Ollie's come through. The yellow belly whisperer.
Hey. She's got one?
Yep.
What she got?
Yellow belly?
Probably another yellow. Yeah, that's another yellow.
Probably
Boom.
just leave him in the water for a bit.
This one? Oi, oi. You got a bite then. Oh, look at him. He's beautiful. Riley might have one for a second. Beautiful.
So I've got a triple hookup, so I've got my hands full. We'll get this one back. That's Josie's. Beautiful size yellow belly. We'll get on the Annika's.
He's a bit confused there. He doesn't know where you want to go. There he goes. Alright.
So there's Annika's yellow belly. Easily a legal size fish. We'll get him back.
Oh,
There he
it's
goes.
gonna eat my hook again.
He'll go back.
There we go. This one to go.
And now Kara's. I tell you what, they got me on my toes. Ollie, I think you're going to have to take the job of chasing the girls around.
Yep.
Yay.
Ollie's getting a nibble. Definitely something looking at it. He's about to take it, I think, Ollie. And the boys have come down and taken the girls' spot because the girls are catching all the fish. I think Josie's got a few.
I got like...
Josie's got 3. Oh yes, Ollie's got one. Get the longer net for him. What's he feel alright, Ollie?
Oh, he doesn't feel massive, but he feels... Oh, yeah. No, he feels alright. No, he feels nice.
You want to net him for you? Oh yeah, he's a good little yellow belly.
Nice. Let's go. Got a yellow belly now.
Another one straight up.
Oh, you're not even hooked that good either, this one.
No, some of them inhale on it and others are just really just biting on the hook.
Yeah.
Oh, Dad.
So here's Ollie's little fella. He couldn't do as good as the girls. He'd be just barely legal, this one. I didn't bring me measuring tape. It'd be over 30, I think, but only just. Let him go. So we've got all the rods back out again. It's a full-time job for me. I'm just running backwards and forwards, baiting rods and throwing them out and unhooking fish, letting fish go. Yep. I was nearly going to ban them off a rod and just make them share one. so I can get a bit of a break. We might have to knock Ollie off since he's a yellow belly whisperer and he can look after the girls unhooking their fish for them.
This fella's the yellow belly whisperer on this one.
So this is Riley. How old are you, Riley?
I'm 14.
14. How tall are you?
6'4".
6'4".
Yeah.
He makes me look like a midget.
Oh, you can bite that. Oh, he's on.
Oh, Riley's on.
Don't let him go.
Don't lose this one.
Riley's hooked up on a few, but he hasn't actually landed one yet. And Ollie's on.
Yeah, you grab
Go.
that.
He's right over there near you, Ollie.
Oh, no way.
I think you got both of them. Oh no, it's the same fish.
What?
Your bait's there, look.
Yeah, I see that. He ran into my bait, this one.
Yeah, I think he just went around your line. I'll leave a bit of tension on that so it doesn't tangle on you too much.
Yep. Alright. That's right.
Not another nice yellow belly. So where'd you get that one on, Riley? A worm or yabby? Yabby.
Yeah.
And I think we've got just about all of them on yabby, and that's probably because that's all we're using at the moment. He's a nice one too, Riley.
Yeah.
I just turned that camera off when Riley hooked up and Josie's hooked up again. There's a net there. What do you got, Jose? It'd have to be another yellow belly.
Surely.
It seems like a big one too. Or is he snagged?
He probably went under like a log or something.
There must be a bit of a snag down there because I think she's sort of half snagged up before.
Oh.
He's off. Reel it quick. Reel it quick. Bring him up out of the snag. I think it's a good fish. Bring him up. He's beating you as he goes. Reel it. Oh,
Again!
I thought that's what might happen. Are you both onto a fish or?
I don't know.
There's something on your...
Oh, she is. I think we're tangled, but we're both on a fish.
What is that?
That was a cod.
Is that a cod or a big yellow? No, it's a big yellow belly.
That's a massive yellow
I
belly.
thought that was a cod. Are you hooked on something, Kira, or,
Yes, I think so.
or is it a snag?
It looked like it, eh?
No,
with
you're on a
its
snag.
patterns. It looked like a cod with its patterns. Oh, wait.
Yeah, that almost looked like a cod.
Yeah, I was...
And that is another bloody beast of a yellow belly, that one.
Can we keep it?
Riley's onto his second fish with the same yabby.
It looks good. Alright. Next minute has a cod.
Have you been catching any cod here?
No.
Just mainly yellow belly?
Oh, that's nice.
Oh, he's a good sized yellow belly, that one.
You've been that man today on it.
We've got a double hook up again. Riley's on again. He's onto a patch of them here. And Annika's onto a good fish, I think. We're actually
It's a
down there
yellow
trying to get a worm. Riley's got a carp
She's got a yellow belly.
and another yellow belly for Annika. The girls are outdoing the boys. 2 to 1. No, 3 to 1. Actually, how many to 1, Ollie?
Probably like 17. I don't know. It was like right there.
And Kira's on. I seen her, she was actually reeling in slow and moving that yabby around a bit. I reckon a bit of movement
What I do.
triggered the bite. And it'd be another good yellow belly, I'd say.
What I do.
God, they're on. He's a good little eating size one, that one. And we've got Ollie on the de-hooking Judy
Oh, bloody hell.
and releasing Judy. And they're all only just been barely lipped hooked, most of them. There's them couple of big ones that we kept, they sort of swallowed it.
Oh, shit. Oh, jeez.
And our shrimp traps have done no good. I'd say there's too many yellow belly here chasing the shrimp around or cleaning them up. And we're getting very low on bait now. Anything at all, Ollie? It's like one tiny one in there. Oh, there's a couple of small ones. Ollie's onto another nice fish. What'd you get him on, Ollie? One of those little shrimp.
Yeah, little shrimp.
Little tiny shrimp.
What is he?
Oh, he's a bloody carp.
Oh, carp. I reckon we'll start getting a few carp now.
You dirty old fat thing.
And I should have brought more yabbies. I only brought about 15 and I think we've got a fish for just about every yabby that I brought.
Yep.
I didn't want to jinx myself and bring a heap out. And I'll tell you what, they're on the bite today. Pretty well, as soon as you put a bait in the water, you're getting a bite. Ollie's got the tiniest little shrimp on there. Out of that shrimp trap, probably
Oh no, this is good.
2 centimetres long.
This feels real nice. This actually feels.
And he's got a big carp down here yesterday. Oh, double hook up. Riley's on too.
No, this feels good. This feels good. I need net. Yeah, net.
Grab the net for him.
Oh, I got a yellow.
Oh, Riley's got another yellow belly.
I got a yellow.
Oh, and another yellow belly. Another 2 yellow belly. I've lost count now. Have to be.
He
Have to
felt
be.
good.
There'd have to be in what? Over 10 yellow belly, easily.
Ollie,
Yo.
Uncle said he's coming down.
Oh no. I swallowed.
Thanks.
So I'll have to say a big thanks to Ollie and Riley for bringing us down here and putting us onto some good yellow belly. It was an absolutely flat out afternoon. We brung 15 yabbies and they were gone in half an hour or probably less. So thanks Ollie for bringing us down here.
No problem.
Thanks Riley.
No problem.
A couple of local guides and they didn't disappoint. So
Nah.
I've made it back home to clean these fish. I didn't actually take any ice or anything with me, and I've kept them alive in the esky, and we better get an official measure on them just to make double sure that they're legal. I know 100% that they are. That one's, have a look down here on the measurer. That one's just pushing 48, and this one here is a lot thicker, and it's almost exactly the same, 47. And I'm not exactly sure how Eileen wants me to clean these. She said she wants them gutted from the back, so I'm not too sure what that means. She's gonna have to show me. But we'll do that off camera and we'll come back when we're ready to cook. So we've got our fish ready. I've gutted it from the back. Sounds a bit silly, but I'll show you what she meant. And we've got that wood burn all the way down to nice hot coals now. And the type of wood I'm using is ironbark. For anyone that wants to know, really good seasoned ironbark, grey season, really dry, burns really hot and for really long. And I'll just give you a bit of a rundown of what she meant by gutted from the back. Generally, what you do to gut a fish is come in from this end, sort of the butthole end, cut it up here, all the way up, open it up that way and gut it. But what I done was I gilled it and gutted it through there, then cut it this way, sort of like butterflied it, all the way down, cut all the way basically to the skin, so that's a massive big cavity in there now, and you can open it up. I'm not going to get my hands all dirty. You can open it right up and it's just a big cavity in there, so it's basically gutting from this side, not that side, so you can get all the flavour into the meat. So what are we doing? What have we got? We've got onion,
Yeah.
spring onion,
Tomatoes.
and tomato to start with. There's 2 full tomatoes in there, 1 onion and a bit of a stalk of a spring onion that we had left in the fridge.
Just mix them.
And she's going to mix all that together.
Okay. Just a little bit of salt.
A little bit of salt in the mix.
Pepper. One more.
So just
How
a
you
bit,
like pepper?
a bit of salt and pepper. And what do you got there?
Magic syrup.
Magic syrup. And I'm not even sure what that magic syrup is. It's just a all-in-one seasoning from the Philippines. It's very popular.
Yeah. And then I like this liquid seasoning.
And what do we got there?
That's some liquid seasoning.
Liquid.
Formation shop.
It's Knorr seasoning.
Nor, yeah.
It's got a really Asian flavour to it.
I don't measure anything.
And I'm not even too sure how to explain that Knorr seasoning. It's sort of a soy sauce, but not really. It's got a different flavour of its own.
You put them on grilled, like especially fish or grilled pork. It's nice.
And that's it for the mix?
Yeah.
So I got our fish stuffed. We've actually put some olive oil down on that tin foil first, and we're going to wrap the fish up in the tin foil in probably a couple of layers, I reckon. So our fish is all nicely wrapped up. What I'd done was we laid it out on a long sheet, folded the ends and folded the sides up, and then wrapped an extra layer around the middle, because it's such a big fish it's going to take a while to cook. And we've got our fish all nice and wrapped up. We've got some really hot coals there. All I'm going to do is sit it down on the hot coals and then rake a few hot coals back over on top of it. And I'm just going to go very simply with the fillets. We've just got some butter, a hot skillet, and a fair bit of butter, and a fair bit of garlic. And these fillets actually turned out bloody beautiful, look at that. Just put both of our fillets right in there. And there's not going to be nothing special. Basically just going to pan fry these in hot butter and garlic. Oh, I reckon that's pretty well cooked to perfection for me. I like it a little bit overdone. I don't think it is overdone, and it looks bloody nice. And we better grab a fresh lime or two.
The eyeball.
So here's our fish. We've got a whole baked fish, and to me that's cooked perfectly. It looks a bit overdone on the outside, but the inside will be cooked absolutely beautiful through. Looks a little bit black, but that's only the skin, and you want the skin fairly crispy on a barbecued freshwater fish. Have a look on the inside. That meat's absolutely done to perfection. Yeah, that's perfect.
Yeah.
And my fillets, they're pretty foolproof, the old fillet, skinless fillet.
Which one did you want?
Garlic and butter.
Which part?
Pretty well cooked perfectly, but
Any part?
for a fillet, it's pretty hard to muck up a fillet.
I want that.
Is that too big for you?
Oh yeah, that'll do.
So Josie's going to have a go at it, and she's not a big fish eater, Josie. She didn't mind that catfish that I cooked at Copeland the other week, but it was
Yeah.
to perfection, that catfish, and it was fresh as
sour.
anything. You like it?
With the sauce.
She
You like
likes
the
it with the
sauce?
sauce.
Oh, you like me calamansi?
What about you, Kira? Do you like it?
Yeah,
That-
good. Good.
This is calamansi.
Kira likes the fillets, and Eileen's got a bit of the baked fish. I like that baked fish. It actually looks
It's flaky.
cooked beautifully inside. Yeah,
It's falling apart.
cooked as normal. I might grab a fork, and I'll make a bit of a mess of this just to show you. Just to show you the meat inside. Because on the outside it doesn't look like much, but when you're baking a whole fish, you're sort of sacrificing that skin on the outside, and that's the whole point of leaving the skin.
Look at that, guys.
Josie's got a nice big flake. And the meat in the middle,
Hey, I want some.
look at that. That's absolutely perfect.
I went.
And I'll have a bit of a dip in the sauce.
The sauce is good. I don't know what it is, but it's good.
Sour.
And how much, see?
And calamansi. Fresh calamansi. You like calamansi?
That is cooked to perfection. Like I said, it looks a bit black on the outside, but the skin's meant to look like that.
It doesn't even taste muddy.
Hey?
Does it
So
have
it
to be
doesn't
muddy?
even taste muddy.
No, it's got no muddy flavour to it.
Hey. Can we eat the bloodline or not?
So I'll have a go at mine with the butter and garlic. Give it an extra dip of butter.
After you having some fish. After.
Pretty hard for that not to be good.
After, come on.
And Annika's doing it properly. That's how it's meant to be served up with a bit of rice.
That's not a bit of rice. That's super rice. That's a
Bit of sauce.
Ate, come on.
Brains.
Yeah.
Josie said she'll eat the eye.
Yeah, then Josie.
Anika ka din na.
Is it eatable?
Yeah.
Dali.
So we've dared Josie. That's the eyeball out of the fish. Just to show you,
I
look.
wanted to do it.
She wanted to do it. You want sauce on it?
Yeah.
You put sauce on it, it'll taste nice. Down the hatch.
Don't think about it.
Will
Just eat it.
Just don't
No,
think
it's
about
actually good for you. It's the best part. Swallow it. You meant to eat it. What's it stuck in?
No, you don't eat the whole thing. You just eat the white part. They eat that in the Philippines.
So Josie's going to have another go at this eye. Eileen's told us the proper way of doing it. Show them, Jose.
Just that part.
There's actually a little white thing inside the eye that come out of the eye, and apparently that's what you eat, that little white thing. So have a go at Jose. Apparently they're really nice.
Put some sauce on it so it tastes better.
Huh? You can eat it by itself or
There you go.
Here she goes.
not the whole
Just
thing.
do it.
There's something
Don't
inside.
think about it. Don't think about it. Just
Not
put
the
it
whole
in
thing.
there.
No, there's still a little bit.
What's there still another thing inside that?
Yeah.
Oh god.
You just bite the white stuff around it. Yeah. See? There's a
Nice.
texture. Hey.
What's it taste like?
Nothing.
Yeah.
Now.
Don't forget to subscribe and we'll catch you on the next one.
Bye.